Jason, before we talk about the game, let's talk about the reception here for Rashid Khan. You know, people from Afghanistan and around Cardiff have come to see. Let's forget the game for a minute, but about the popularity of the man himself.
It's amazing to have someone of his stature in the game with us, and you see by wherever he goes, he gets mobbed like he does, and for him to keep his humility and his patience, I can only applaud him. And you sort of watch from a little bit of distance, just checking that he's comfortable with everything, and he seems to take it in his stride, and a huge amount of respect for him.
Yeah, I mean, he's an international cricketing superstar, and here he is. I mean, there's not one selfie he's refusing, not one autograph he's refusing. I mean, it's wonderful to see.
It is. It's high quality, and as I say, it just shows a wonderful humility that he has, as many of these great players do, and Mohammed Rizwan exactly the same.
That's the good side, I guess.
Let's go to the cricket.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
5 defeats in a row. It almost feels maybe as if Sussex not out of it, but it's pretty tough from here, James.
Yeah, I think everyone's got to play each other and all the other bits and pieces, but I think I'll talk in a minute upstairs with the lads, but I think that's us pretty much done in our ability to qualify for the quarterfinals, and that's massively disappointing. You can look back on these last 3 games, and the difference that 12 runs would have made in each of them is significant, and that's the bit that we've got to figure out, how we get beyond those moments. And we've got 4 games to go. There will be opportunities for 1 or 2 as well to play, but it's tired. We'll reflect and everything else like that, but it'll be ultimately and initially bitterly disappointing.
Difficult, James. I guess you look at some overseas players coming in. To an extent, things get taken out of your hand with international matches as well, and players having to come and go.
Yeah, but everyone has to deal with that, and I'm not making any excuses. We haven't played well enough in these last few games, and whether we've been bat or with ball, we haven't quite delivered, and it's been challenging, and you miss a couple of key players, and that makes selection hard and the balance of your team hard, and someone like a George Garton in your side is hugely significant, and unfortunately George isn't fit enough to do the role of both bat and bowl, and that puts pressure on the rest of the side.